Hello everyone, Cartinuous Ryan here, and it's been a minute since I've uploaded, and boy, things have changed since then, and here's another change that I haven't posted on my YouTube, but I have on my Instagram. I got new wheels for the Intrepid. They are Chrysler Concorde wheels. Sorry about the wind, but they're Chrysler Concorde chrome wheels, and of course they fit because it's a Chrysler. This is a Chrysler product, and the Intrepid is a Concorde. And I tinted the windows on the Intrepid. I didn't do it myself. I got it done, and I got the rears and all four doors tinted. That's about it. And then again, I'm sorry for a dog barking in the background. So I got them tinted. They're 5% all around. And I got a different radio in the Intrepid. This is just a dual Walmart radio. I put kickers in the doors there. You can see the yellow outline of it in there. And they don't bump like I want them to. None of the speakers do. So now I gotta get a sub. They're very clear speakers, but they don't bump. So I want to get some subs for this. And I got a dash cam in the Intrepid as well. It's a Rexing. It's front and rear. As you can see there, I got that wired in at Best Buy. And yeah, one of the most recent things I've done to this, other than basically everything that I just talked about, is the ignition switch went bad on this. So it didn't have indicators, it didn't have heat or AC, and the airbag light was on, and no windows. And that was a nice $300 bill to get fixed. And yeah, that's basically the only thing I've done to the Intrepid is the new wheels, which I absolutely love. I got them at a junkyard for $170 for all four. They're aluminum chrome, and tinted it, like I said, just repeating now. And I got another thing here. This is my RX-7. It's been here maybe almost a month now. It was at my uncle's, but here it is. It runs, it does not drive. The clutch is out on it, like completely. And I know I haven't done any updates on this in a very long time, but I know the last video I posted on this, it was like titled Flood Work or something, and I gutted the interior because it was in the flood. Well, obviously you can see I put it back together. I cleaned it up, put it back together. Don't mind the mess of random miscellaneous things, but cleaned it up, put it back together. It's pretty dirty, but yeah, here she is. And that dual that's in my Intrepid was in here. I had it wired into my glove box, but I needed it for my Intrepid because my old radio went to shit, just like that one is shit. And yeah, this doesn't have a clutch, so I need to get the clutch replaced. It runs though. And what else? Sorry about the wind again, but here's the RX. It's in great shape for its age. It needs a buff and wax and clear coat. Good tires, etc. It sprung a coolant leak a few days ago, maybe a week ago, and it's under the car, and I have yet to crawl under it and diagnose where it's coming from. But since you've seen this, I put the interior back together. I'll show you that again, but more in depth. Got all the carpet back in. I shampooed it. It's still dirty because it's been a year since I've done this. I just haven't updated you guys. I've just been busy. I got the seats back in. You can tell where the mud was on them, but the leather is still in perfect shape other than a few cracks on the drivers. And I got it all armor-alled up inside here, all nice and good. It's clean back there. Got Pikachu right there. The problems with this at the moment, like I said, it needs a clutch. The gauges don't work. Obviously the tack and speedometer do, those are manual, but the gauges don't work. Neither do the dummy lights. But it runs. I don't have the battery in it right now because of the coolant leak, so I just figured there's no point in keeping it in here if I'm not gonna use it. What else? Brand new radiator. It needed one from the get-go. The old one bursted a hole, and this is the new one. There's where I got it. It's all aluminum, beautiful welding. It cools it like a champ. It was for an automatic, so it's got automatic cooling lines, but obviously this is a manual, so those aren't necessary. This is a 2-row radiator. It's got new hoses. The heater core hose, etc. Radiator's in there good. Got the radiator cover back on there, and I'm sorry if I keep repeating myself, but yeah, it just needs a clutch, and I need to jack it up and diagnose where it's leaking the coolant. And it stops. It has brakes, it's got good tires, the suspension's good. These are pretty damn dry rotted though. Strut mounts, whatever they're called. Can't think off the top of my head right now. But yeah. Engine bay is pretty dirty. I definitely need to clean it. It hasn't been cleaned since the flood, but very pretty radiator. It's in good shape. A little walk around. And underneath, you can see where it's leaking the coolant right about there, which is good because now I can diagnose it once I crawl under there. There's the exhaust. It's hanging pretty low. I need to get that fixed. Everything that's going to be done to this I'm going to do on my own because it'll be extremely expensive otherwise. That's pretty much it with this one. I can't think of anything else. Yeah, that's it for the RX. I'm going to keep the hood open because I'm going to jack it up in a minute, but yeah, that's what's going on around here. Intrepid's still doing good. Still running strong. Got my tool set there, and my friend's jack is over here, so we can use that. This 2.7's running strong. Just changed the oil in it a couple miles ago. Yeah, a month ago. 147,000 miles on the bitch. I do my own oil changes on this. I don't trust anyone with this car other than my one mechanic, but even then, I don't make him change the oil because it's simple. Oh, and with the ignition switch that went out, I got new battery cables because I thought it was that, but it was not. And there she is. She's dirty, covered in salt from the winter. Don't worry, I cleaned the underbody. I just got to get the plastic shit under here. Runs good, and that duct tape is covering a PCV valve that's cracked. That I need to get a new one. Other than that, runs good, drives good. Everything works. And yeah, I mean, not much more to talk about. That's my updates on these guys. And yeah, guys, I'm gonna film the process of me taking apart the underside of this because even though I don't have the money right now for a clutch, might as well start taking it apart, considering it's not going anywhere. It's gonna just sit there, and there's a battery out of it. Don't mind the oil mess. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Let me know what you guys think of the wheels and tint on the Intrepid, and let me know what you guys think about the RX.